Hello, welcome back. This is Jeff Byers, and your instructor for NE235 Character Modeling and Rigging, and this is Module 5. Modeling the arms, hands, and creating a modeling and texture mood board for our outfit. So we basically had created a stylistic body. Actually, we're finishing this. So you're going to create the arms and the hands, and then you're going to connect the head, and then we're going to mirror the body over. Alright, so here's pertinent information that you may need, and you guys know all that. I'm going to have the introduction video right here. Please watch this, hopefully. If you're watching it now. Don't wait till the last minute to get started, because assignments are due, and this is the weekly schedule, never changes. And all this other information that you want to look at. So basically, overview of what we're going to be doing. This is Module 5, Part 3 of Modeling the Body. We're finishing it up by modeling the arms and hands and fingers and even fingernails. So watch those videos. In this module, you're going to be creating a modeling and texture mood board. And it doesn't matter which one you do, you have to have them both done, meaning you need to have the entire body with the head attached and mirrored over, with the arms and the fingers and the fingernails all completed by Sunday of this week. And modeling and texturing mood board needs to be done as well. So there's a lot of work you need to do, and you're going to have to do, multitasking. You're going to be doing the mood board and finishing the entire body. There's not much left on the body, so it shouldn't be but maybe 4 hours of work on the body, and then the modeling and texture mood board will take an hour or two. Okay? Alright. So objectives you can read, and course assignment, again, you guys can read that, but it's basically what I just went over. You're going to be doing a mood board for me, creating a mood board of the outfit. So any outfit that you want, I really would highly recommend something that's tight-fitting to the character. And if you do loose-fitting clothing, you're going to struggle a little bit with painting weights with the rigging. So I also recommend against doing heavy armor. That is also very hard to rig. It's very cool to look at, but let's just keep things kind of like superhero type suits and stuff like that might be a good idea. Something simple, right? But I want you guys to go out there, do some reference work. Find some references, and then you got to finish modeling the body as well. So don't forget about that. That's very important. And then our lectures. Basically, I need you to read this and kind of digest what a mood board is. And there's a lot. I've got like 3 or 4 different styles you guys can look at. And then I've got some examples down there. We also have the ability to use PureRef if you want to. Some of you are more comfortable with Photoshop. I'm fine with that. But PureRef is free, and you guys can download it right here if you want to. Again, I don't support this software, so if you are using PureRef, you have to give me a JPEG. You have to export it out as a JPEG. Okay, there's lots of videos out there. You can figure it out. Alright, so modeling and texturing outfit mood board. So this is kind of, I got a really great example here, and you can see, and you guys can right click over anytime you want and go ahead and download the image and zoom in on it if you'd like to. But this is a character from Uncharted 2. They did a fantastic job, and basically they found the references first. Okay, so basically they created a drawing, an illustration of the final piece by looking at the references. Okay, so you can see that the bracelets that he has, the necklace that he's got, the shoes that he's wearing, and so on and so forth. So this is a modeling and texturing guide for modeling and texture artists, obviously. So you need to create this yourself. Okay. Now, unless you're an incredible illustrator, you're going to want to go and find some concept artwork and some texture references that support the concept artwork. So, for instance, we have this tactile or this texture that you can see the color and the texture, and you can see that that should be pointing to this area right here and this scarf right here. You can see that this is definitely representing this. Okay, so that's the idea. So let's say you have a guy here or a gal that has jeans on. Okay, so even though I can see that there's jeans here, but you might want to find a patch of jean material and put it right here and then have it point to that. Skin, even like what a hand looks like. Maybe you get a skin sample and put it right there and point it to that. And here's the bracelet, and you can see that there's some bracelets that maybe you find a bracelet or you can create your own. But these are things that you need to find textures for, and you need to also show references for modeling. So that's what we call a model and texture mood board. And there's other things that you need to think about too. What is your outfit going to look like? What's the style? What genre is it? Okay, so those are all things that you can put on here. Okay, so I'll need to have your name on it and tell us a little bit more about it and why you picked the outfit, that kind of thing. And go ahead and put that on the bottom. So I want you to kind of lay it out like this, if you can. If you can only find the front view, or you can only draw the front view, that's fine, but really need a front and back because we don't know what's happening in the back. Okay, and a lot of times you guys can take the model, okay, and do a screenshot in Maya, front view and a back view, and you can draw over it. I've had students that do that, and I'm okay with that, as long as you can draw really, really good. And illustrate really good and get those lines nice and clean. I don't want any rough drawings. I want a finalized, really nicely looking drawing. This is actually an illustration. This is an incredible illustration. So you can see that this really helps if I'm a modeler, that I can model all of these details in here. Now if this was poorly drawn, then your model is only going to be as good as your drawing. Okay, that makes sense, doesn't it? So just think of that when you're actually going for drawing it yourself or finding an illustration. Now you can go onto ArtStation, and then there's some other places you can go to as well, and you can go find an illustrator or find something that you like and that you would like to kind of recreate in 3D. And use that, and that's fine. You still, even if you use that, you're going to have to go out and find texture references. You just can't throw that concept art on there. You're going to have to do some work and give me some texture references, point it to the area, and tell me exactly what you're thinking. And you're going to have to find those textures. Okay, we're going to be using Substance Painter, so make sure you're going to be able to get that material. And you may want to maybe send me an email saying these are the materials that I need. I might be able to find some stuff for you that you can't find yourself, but I need you to do your own work. I can't be giving everybody stuff. So if there's something you absolutely cannot find and you really, really need for your character, I'm happy to look, but doesn't mean I can find it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it or not. But you can do the same thing as well. I mean, you're going to find the same references that I find. So go out there and do your job, and your job is to get your mood board, go out there and research and find these references yourself, put it all together, and then turn it in. The idea, though, is that even if you go to ArtStation, find an illustrator you like to work with, and you send them an email, they may say no. It's really rare. Most of the people on ArtStation are pretty cool and are excited to work with you. If you don't hear back from somebody, you might be covered under fair use because you're doing it for educational purposes. So I think you might be able to squeak by with fair use. It's always better to ask, though. Okay. All right. So there's the mood board, and here's some other ones. This one is the Sentinel. This was a Blender. I don't know, a Blender thing that I found. I thought was really cool. This is a great outfit. It's close to the body. even though this is kind of hanging down, but it's awesome. This is a great design, and feel free to use that if you want to go for it. I don't know if you're going to have time to model everything in here, but definitely the clothes you'll be able to model. Okay, so something like that would be good. You can see that's a good example of tight-fitting clothes that would work really good for what we're doing. And then there is this concept that was done by a student. Now, she was an excellent modeler. This was something she designed herself, which I thought was really cool, amazing. And she did the hairdo, and she had a robotic arm, and some really loose-fitting clothing, which was really tough for her to paint weights. And I warned her, just like I warn every student, anything that's really loose-fitting might be hard to paint the weights, move around and get the character moving around. But she got it to work. Because you have to put the character in a pose when we're all finished, and in a diorama. Okay, so I need you to know that right now. It doesn't mean you need to have that finished by now, but this is our first part. And here's the front and back view that she did, which is really cool. And then that's it for the board. Okay, the character, the modeling and texturing mood board. Now we're going to go into the hand, and you guys could read more about that. And got a lecture on that. Please read that, and then the parts of the hand. And then you guys have gone through all this, the female body, and then we're going to finish it all up. And here are my videos. So you can't skip these. You have to follow the videos. This is part of my lecture and the video lectures that I have. And so I take you through modeling the hand and the fingernails and all that, and you're all finished. And then and you have to watch this, because I'm kind of tired of writing out exactly everything that you need to turn in. So what I did was, to keep it a lot easier for you, is just watch my video, and I take you through the whole process of doing the screenshots and the renderings and everything. This is a long video. I'll warn you, it's about 50 minutes long, and I'm sorry about that, but I just think it's easier to show you, and I take you through the whole process from start to finish and what I need to turn in. This is the big one. This is one of the big turn-ins, so make sure you watch it and follow it exactly. If you have questions, just let me know. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you have a great week. Good luck with this assignment. Don't wait too long to get it started. And I will see you in the next module, in Module 6. I'll see you there.